Yo, what's up, everybody, and happy holidays from the Gadsden family. I wanted to take this time because a lot of people recently, Jason Miller from XDA has posted the new rule changes for Real Street. So everybody's been calling me up and asking me what do I think about it, and is it done just because of me? Are they trying to slow me down and all? And you got to realize, I talked to Jason, and his whole point is to not punish me for doing well this year, is to not handicap me for running well.
Rider weights and wheelbases in the table, and that was assuming it was a GSX-R 1000 because at the bottom of the table, if you saw, the ZX-10 got an extra inch on top of that, and then the CBR, the R1, and the BMW got an extra 2 inches on top. What this caused was a GSX-R 1000 to be an inch shorter than a ZX-10. And Ricky Gadsden obviously has been running really good and strong the last few years. So with that being said, we are going to make the following change when you read this. Everything in the table for the turbo leader is going to be 1 inch longer than it was in the past. Okay. We are going to delete the ZX-10 addition of an extra inch wheelbase. So what this will have is, in the table, the ZX-10 and the GSX-R 1000 will be the same wheelbase. Okay. This will give a GSX-R 1000 turbo bike an inch longer than he was in the past, because they had to be an inch shorter. And the ZX-10, Ricky Gadsden, will stay the same wheelbase for 2024 as he was this year racing.
The whole idea is balance. They're trying to balance the class, and I like it. I like the stuff that he's doing and what he's trying to introduce to the class. For a long time, everybody, and this goes all the way back to the 2000s when the ZX-12 came out, Kawasaki was always handicapped. Nobody believed that the Kawasaki could run with the Suzukis, and it's been my goal for the last 20, going on 24 years now, to show that just ain't true. That just ain't the case, and I think I've done well. I'm definitely the most die-hard drag racing Kawasaki fan, and I've actually changed a lot of things in the sport as far as respect for Kawasaki's. So this new change basically is really saying that all my work that I've done for the last 24 years has paid off, because now everybody thought that the Kawasaki and the GSX-R 1000 and the Busa was superior in drag racing, and in some cases they are. Let's be honest. Some cases they are, but when it comes down to genuine street bikes, when we go below pro street, anything below pro street, and when you turbocharge them, it just don't matter what it is. And they gave us an extra inch in Real Street because they were trying to grow the class. There was no Kawasaki leader bikes out there. Leader bikes meaning 1,000 cc's. There was no leader bikes out there running the class. And they wanted to try to get some diversity in the class because, let's be honest, at one point it was all ZX-14s. This started with Super Street. Real Street started as Super Street and Pro Star. And I won the very first race with a brand new 2006, me and Kobe Adams, with a brand new 2006 ZX-14. No motor work with nitrous and everything. And we won the very first Super Street race, which, man, we've come a long way since then. But back then it was 870s and 860s and stuff like that. So from then till now, we're going from 860s to 740s. So I was the first one on a Kawasaki, mind you, in 2006 to win Super Street. And now that the class is Real Street, when I rejoined the class in 2021, no one had gone 740s yet.
Ricky Gadsden, top of the racetrack, 748, 190 miles an hour.
So at the very first race of 2021, my team and I were the first ones with the new Kawasaki ZX-10R to break into the 740 barrier. So there was out the window the disadvantage to racing with a Kawasaki. And we actually not only did we run 740s that weekend, we backed it up. And we got shortened up an inch immediately. You heard what I'm saying? Immediately. They took an inch from us. So we didn't get the race anymore at that wheelbase. So it took us a couple years to get it back. And we got our 740s back, and we've been running consistently at the top of the field. So Jason basically is trying to bring parity to the class. And I don't know how he's done it so far. He's been able to bring equal parity to the class from all motorbikes, which has a big advantage off the starting line over any of us by virtue of wheelbase, and clutches and sliders and stuff like that, and even ground clearance. But he's found a way to level it out, and it hasn't been leveled out. So again, my opinion of what he's doing right now to bring parity to the class is to, I respect the fact that XDA and Jason did not try to take anything from me. What they did was, now they feel like they have to give the Suzuki. Remember, we were the minorities in the class, and we needed help. Now this new rule change shows that we don't need help. The Suzukis need help to catch up. So they didn't take any inches from us. They actually gave an inch to the Suzukis so that they can come at the same wheelbase that we are racing right now. So what that means is, that the Suzukis now are trying to play catch up. Imagine that. The Suzukis now have to play catch up to the Kawasaki. So me and my team have done a great job. Chad Sosnowski is out there doing his thing with the ZX10. But coming into 2024, I'm really excited about the changes, especially because I feel like, for one, the Suzuki's, bring it on. You come at the same wheelbase as me, and it'll be another Hagler-Leonard deal. It'll be, we're going to get it on. So come at the same wheelbase, I ain't scared. But what I'm really excited about, to be honest with you, I'm excited about the addition of the Harleys to the class. Yo, the new Pro Extreme Harleys, or Pro Street Harleys, they're a no wheelie bar. Yeah, listen, my buddy is Greg Dahl. He is the baddest man in the Harley world on a street, Harley Davidson. All right. For a long time, everybody knew the name Gaddafi. Gaddafi was the baddest. Go out there, you race Gaddafi, you with a Japanese bike, you had problems on your hand. Now Greg Dahl has actually taken over the reins himself, with him riding. The man goes 750s. With a Harley, 750s. That's impressive. He's been a 11760 foot. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all was scared of Marcus, because Marcus is we all know Marcus is a bad man. Between Claycomb, Super Dave, myself, and Marcus, that's all 4 different combinations right there that are kicking ass. Now we're going to have Harley. So just imagine, for the sport, it's about bringing diversity into the sport. And for the sport, I talked to Jason about this as well. Like, this is the greatest thing ever, because the real street class is really the most realistic class in drag racing, as far as my bike, my ZX10 is probably, so let's talk about real street bikes, all right? My ZX10 is absolutely stock seat position, stock cams, stock valves, stock displacement, stock clutches, like literally no lockup. Literally, I feel like I have the baddest, most efficient platform in real street. Literally, we're talking about, I can take, after I race the bike, I can take and ride my bike to the Wawa and get some fuel. I can take it to Myrtle Beach and ride around. It's got a fan, it's got a radiator, it's got lights. I only push my bike back because for data. I don't want the data running the whole time. When I go down the other end of the racetrack, I don't need my data logger trying to data log all this. I just push back because I can. There's no need to put any more heat in the motor or anything like. But don't think because I push it back don't mean I can't ride it. I can ride it. It has stock headlights, stock tail lights, stock turn signals. Like, the only thing that's not on my bike that came on my bike is mirrors. Other than that, I got the baddest 500 horsepower, 1,000 cc liter motorcycle that runs with Spencer Claycomb and his big motor Busa with 5 stages of nitrous. We know you got 5 stages of nitrous, Spencer. You don't already claim 4. But anyway, Super Dave, I mean, I got to give Dave credit and Rodney Williford. They got that bike flying. That is the best you can buy in Dave's bike. So we got all these top-notch motorcycles, and we have the stockest motorcycle in the class with a turbocharger. We just got a good combination, and Gary got this shit working. So anyway, to bring the Harleys in, yo, I cannot wait. I talked to Greg Dahl last night, and he's excited. He's bringing about 3 bikes out of his camp in the real street, and 760 bikes consistent. Two of the 3 I know are 760 bikes consistent, and Greg's been 750s. I'm excited. Now, Greg Dahl, welcome to the class, brother. I can't wait to see you at the first race. I can't wait to see the diversity. I can't wait to have the Harley fans there cheering for you, and then my fans cheering for me, your fans cheering for you. It's going to be a big deal. So anyway, I think Jason did a great job with the diversity in the class. I'm looking forward to 2024, and I had a hell of a year this year. I'm really excited. I came back from the number 4 position with 2 races left, and they were both run at the same, both finished up at the same event. And before that, the 4th race finished up, which was going into the final race, I was in the number 4 spot. So everything, I had to cross my I's and I had to cross my T's and dot my I's. Everything fell into position for that race, and we ended up beating Marcus. Marcus was the baddest man on the property that weekend. Like, everybody's worried about me and Spencer going at it, and Marcus was like, yo, y'all forgot about me, and he showed it. Marcus went out there and consistently in the 740s all weekend. Luckily for me, when it came down for me and Marcus to race, I just got down to business. I did what I've been doing for the last 30 years. I used a whole shot to win the race. I wasn't the fastest man on the property. That's not new. I've done that before. So I was able to pull off that victory. And then another guy that snuck up on everybody is Annibal. Annibal, yo, he's the man. With a Kawasaki with ZX14, you ain't gonna get no better engine builders than Annibal. So with nitrous. So anyway, looking forward to 2024. Hey, listen. Y'all have a happy holiday. Today is December the 23rd. Let's be thankful for what we have. Let's be thankful for family. Let's be thankful for the things that we have. There's a lot of countries and a lot of places where people don't have anything. They don't have family. There's people out here that don't have family to celebrate it with. And to me, that's super important. Family is everything. So spend the holidays with your family. Make them priority, number 1. And let's get through these next couple months and let's have some fun. Because I'm going back to the drawing board. Got them holidays coming? I got to step it up. Me and Greg already talked about this. He says, maybe we can push y'all to go faster. Oh, you pushing me already.